That's if you didn't see my community post, that's my idea for what I should call you guys. Fan name or something. I don't know. Yeah, this was my idea other than playing Pressure. I'm not playing Pressure because sadly it is not available yet. So it's not available yet, so I mean Pressure is available, but like it's not I can't play the game right now because it's in maintenance. Unfortunately it is in maintenance right now, so I can't play it. Yeah, I have a lot to go over that happened recently. I went, before we start, a few things I have to thank, some people for, because they helped me realize it. To get better at streaming, you have to do these things. Or you don't have to do these things, but I think I should do these things. So yeah, one thing I've learned, thanks to many other people, but Saba helped me finally realize it. She helped me finally realize that on streams I should not try to hide who I am, I should just be myself. Not that I wasn't being myself before, but you should be like your truest self, you know what I mean? Like, you should be who you are in real life. You shouldn't hide it in any way, shape, or form. And another thing I've learned from not just Saba, but like every live streamer that exists, is that, and I've noticed this for a while, but you should actually, like, before you start playing a game on stream, you should, wait for people to show up to your stream before you start. Because that's just a good idea. You know? You know what I mean? And, okay, time to go over what happened. Yeah, that's all right there. But if you don't know, you should know, but just in case you don't, I went to Universal this past week. That's why I have not. Well, actually, if you just watch my YouTube shorts, you know that I've gone to Universal. And, so, on my phone, I've documented over the 7 days I was gone, I've documented, things that have happened on those days that are, like, important to me and are, like, the highlights of the day. I'll go over them as we go through the game, but, oh yeah, by the way, just in case you don't understand what's happening, basically, I'm going to play the game, but if I die, basically, I'm going to be playing Little Nightmares, the main game, and maybe the DLC too, I don't know. But if I die, I start all the way over. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. But, so, I'll go over day one right now. So, on day one, the day we got there, like, almost as soon as we got there, I regret doing this because this was honestly really mean, but I, convinced my sister to give me her phone, and my mom and dad had a safe in their room. And I took my sister's phone, I put it in there, and then locked it. I remember the code, it was like It was like 6984. Yeah, the code was 6984, and like I tried getting the phone back out, but the code wouldn't work for some reason. So we had to call security to our room so they could help us. But yeah, that's like the only thing that really happened. I feel like there's more to talk about. Huh. You know, I'll drop all of it right now. So, and then that's like the only important thing that happened that day. And then day 2, the highlight of day 2, aka our first full day there, was that we went to Universal. We went on the Jurassic Park River Adventure ride, and we got stuck on the ride. Like, we were at the end of the ride. By the way, this was really weird, but it's like on... It's like... Not really spoilers, but like... But like, on day 2, we rode the River Adventure, and there's like this big steep drop that, and when your cart hits the water, like some of the water like goes straight up in the air. And like, the weird thing is, when we rode it for the first time on day 2, we didn't get wet, like at all. But then we rode it again on day 5, and we got absolutely soaked, so that was weird. But anyways, after we did that, after we did the big drop, we were coming near the end of the ride, and then for some reason we got stopped. And it sucked, because we got stuck there for 30 minutes. I found a gun. Don't worry, YouTube. Shut up, YouTube. No. That's really mean to say. That's really mean to tell YouTube to shut up. Especially because they let me do this. Like, they let me create a channel. They could just take down my channel at any moment for any reason, I think. I'm not gonna research that because whatever, but yeah. It's a Nerf gun, so hold on. Epic. Okay, that was weird. Anyways, and then see how that happened. And on day 3. Day 3 was my favorite day, because on day 3 we went to Epic Universe, and we went to Nintendo World, and that was my favorite day of all of them, and it was awesome. And I believe, like, for some reason, I don't know why, I think it's because it's like, Epic Universe is like such a new park, it's such a new theme park, that, you know, like, they only allow you to be there for one day, so we stayed there for a really long time. I believe we were there... A voice crack. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I believe we were there for 14 hours, I think. Yeah, I think we're there for 14 hours. But yeah, anyways, I think we're there for 14 hours. But whatever, that doesn't matter. And side note, if you saw my short about Mario World, we at 9 p.m. I got a picture with Mario and Luigi, which is really cool, but there's more to that story. So so there was this roller coaster there called Stardust Speedway that I really wanted to ride. That my siblings and mother had ridden earlier in the day. But I really wanted to ride it because there was fog that you go through, and I really wanted to do that, you know. Side note, like, you know how sometimes you'll see something like an activity that you want to do, and it's like, and you're like, oh wow, I don't really want to do that. But then you see one aspect of the activity that intrigues you so much that you want to do it. Well, that's the fog that you went through during the ride is what sold it for me, you know? So yeah, anyways, I saw that fog, I was like, I want to go on it, so it was like, okay, and we got a return time, because, for Universal and Epic Universe, it was actually really cool, because, like, they have this pass for autistic people, and, like, just ADHD, neurodivergent, and, like, people with disabilities in general, that were, like, you know, at least for me, it's hard for me to stand in lines. I don't like standing in lines, so, you would just go up to the ride, and the ride manager guy would, like, give you a return time, and then you would go off and do something else, and then, when you're ready, you would come back to the ride and just walk on it. So yeah, there was that. So yeah, that exists. But, anyways, so yeah, we got a return time, and then I had to choose between getting a picture with Mario and Luigi or riding that ride. I was like, oh frick, I really want to do both. What do I do? So I said, you know what? How about I try to do both? So I make this plan, okay? I'm like, okay, guys, so just changing my brightness settings, don't worry. But anyways, yes, it's the darkest it could be. But anyways, it's like, I was like, okay, me and my dad, we're gonna go take a picture with Mario and Luigi. Well, my sister, brother, and mother all wait near the ride so that we could probably get on it. My mom was like, okay, but there's no guarantee you'll get on after 9. I'm like, okay. So we go. I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So we go over to Mario World. I get my picture with Mario and Luigi. And it's already 9. It's already past 9. So I run on over there. Well, I didn't really run over there because my dad didn't let me. But whatever, I don't care. There is that, like, I got over there as fast as I could. But thankfully, they still let us on the ride, and we waited for like 30 to 40 minutes, I think. So yeah, it was painful waiting. But, it was worth the wait. It was definitely worth the wait, because, when we rode the ride, I felt like I was going to die. Because, if you don't know, I'm not afraid of roller coasters, like, I don't have a phobia of them. But I do have, trust issues with, but I do have, like, you know, trust issues when it comes to roller coasters. Like, you know how there are some roller coasters that go way up in the air, and you, like, get lifted out of your seat a little bit? Well, yeah, I don't trust roller coasters for some reason. Because I guess I just feel like, oh hey, Look at that. If I come out of my seat, I feel like the bar that keeps you in place is like gonna fall off or something, and like I'm gonna die. Cause I don't really trust it. So on Stardust Speedway, I felt like I was gonna die, but thankfully I didn't. And yeah, that's basically all that really happened on day 3. Now on day 4, we didn't do anything that day. That was the rest day. That was our day we took to rest. So I just watched YouTube all day. I watched Bijou Mike play the secret ending to Kindergarten 3. I also watched Bijou Mike beat Kindergarten 3. I watched Yub play Deltarune Chapter 4. And just a bunch of other stuff, you know? So that's basically all that happened that day. And then on day 5, we went back to Universal because we couldn't go back to Epic Universe anymore, right? So we went back to Universal, and there's this ride there called The Incredible Hulk. My mom said it was fun. It went upside down a few times, and I do not really like rides that do that, but I was like, screw it, why not? So I did. And I was scared I was gonna die, but I didn't, so that was awesome. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to say, this was really funny. So, to me, on day 3, after we did Stardust Speedway, like, I was surprised because it went so fast. And then I decided, hey, I'm gonna do a bit. So I make sure my facial expression does not change for like a whole 10 minutes. And then we find my dad, and he touches my shoulder, and then I, like, pretend to snap out of it, and I'm like, I blacked out, what happened? So yeah, that was a great bit. That was awesome. But yeah, anyways, also, on day 5, we got wet on water rides, and we didn't like it at all. The rest of the day was miserable because we were wet. I didn't like it. Oh yeah, also, I already told you guys about this, but on day 5, we got wet. We rode River Adventure and got super wet, and we all hated it. So yeah. Hold on, do I even have this? Oh yes, I do. There you go. You guys can look at this abomination forever. But anyways, and if you saw the short on Mario World, you know that there was this Yoshi headband that I really wanted. It was like for those of you who haven't seen the short yet, it was like a headband with a Yoshi plush on it, and it was really cute because he looked like he was hanging on for dear life to your head. Well, yeah, while on Universal, it was there, and my sister bought it for me, so that was really cool. My sister also got, we went into Bake My Day, the store from Despicable Me 2, and my sister saw Agnes's unicorn plush, but in real life, and she's like, I want that. So at the end of the day, she got that, and she loved it. She even said the line, "It's so fluffy." Anyways, she was very happy. But that's all that really happened on day 5. Oh yeah, also, on day 5, I watched the Saba debut. I said I was gonna be there, and I kept my promise. I was not 100% sure that I would be able to attend it, because my father told me we're doing things together, but thankfully, I was able to attend it, and it was awesome. So then on day 6 was weird because we just went to the park for like 30 minutes. We went to Disney Springs for like 3 hours. Well, actually, no, we didn't go for 30 minutes. We went for 3 hours. We went somewhere that had really big pizza, and we ate it. And then we went back to the hotel, and that was it for the day. Wait, hold on. What's today? Today's the 30th. No. I watched the Saba debut on day 6. I'm an idiot. And then on day 7, I have a story. It's a very long one. That's what she said. It's called The Duff and the Donuts. So, if you don't know, in Universal, there's a Simpsons land. You know, like The Simpsons TV show. Awesome. But yeah, they had giant donuts there. They had donuts there, but they were like bigger than normal donuts. And they also had Duff beer there. Now, they did have actual beer there, but they also just had like an orange flavored soda and just slapped Duff on it and said, "Hey, this is Duff." Yeah, I really wanted it. So, on day 7, we went and I really wanted it, but my mom did not want to go get it. So me and my dad went all the way over there, got a giant donut and a Duff. Oh yeah, I also got to take a picture with Homer Simpson. And this story is really awesome. So we came back to the park later at night, and like there was I'm pretty sure like a 3-year-old child on the bus with his dad, and I just heard that child say, "What the hell?" like 3 times. It was awesome, because I didn't think they did that. And then, oh yeah, while we were there that night, what'd I do? What did I do? Oh yeah, we rid a Velocicoaster, which is one that went upside down, and I hated it, but I survived, so, and then we rode a Harry Potter Hagrid ride, and then all of us as a family, we rode the Hulk like twice, and then my mom and sister rode the Hulk again. And then at the end of the day, my brother wanted food, so we went to Moe's, not the Simpsons place, but the actual real life restaurant that gives you like burritos and stuff. We went there, and the line was really freaking long. So my brother made us wait like 40 minutes so that he could get a chalupa. Just kidding, he did not get a chalupa. He got a burrito. A burrito flew around my room before you came in. Yeah, also, side note, and then yesterday, while we were driving home, I was on YouTube on my phone, and my dad was like, my dad did not want us on our phones for some reason. He was like, Isaac, are you on your phone? I was like, yes. And he was like, okay, pass it up. So I did. And then everyone else, my brother and my sister, had the genius idea to be like, hey, Dad, can I listen to my podcast? And my dad's like, oh, yeah, sure, yeah, why not? And so my brother was listening to whatever. My sister was watching this thing called the LOL podcast. No hate to the people who make the LOL podcast, but I didn't really like it. Like, it was just kind of boring for me. I wanted to listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, but I didn't have my phone, and my dad wouldn't let me. So, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much everything that happened. Oh yeah, beating the Harry Potter, the Lego... Okay, let's dive into the game, because I've been talking for 20 minutes. But anyways, yeah. Did you guys know that recently I finished the Lego Harry Potter series, and it took me 18 hours in total? I mean, like, the later years didn't take me that long, but they did. But the whole game took me 18 hours. So, year 1, year 2, year 3, and year 4, you guys know how long that took. But year 5 through year 7 part 2, you don't know how long that took. So, year 5, hello woman. Year 5 took me 3 hours and 40 minutes. Year 6 took me... Voice crack. Why do I have so many of those? Year 6 took me 2 hours and 38 minutes. Year 7, part 1, took me an hour and 40 minutes. Year 7, part 2, took me an hour and 59 minutes and 52 seconds, so 8 minutes away from 2 hours. Or 8 seconds away from 2 hours. Year 7 in total took me 3 hours, 40 minutes. And the final time of all those games combined was 18 hours, 39 minutes, and 21 seconds. If you missed yesterday, go check it out because it was awesome, by the way. So, yeah, but, yesterday, Saba streamed, a karaoke stream, and it was cool. But yeah, and yeah, yes, I watched it in the car. I watched parts of it, because I got kind of bored. You know, like, Saba is an amazing streamer, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of person who really enjoys karaoke. Like, I mean, karaoke is cool, but, like, I don't enjoy streams of people just playing karaoke. So, I don't really watch it. You know what I mean? I'm really excited because over the course of my trip, some things were announced by Bandai Namco for Little Nightmares. Of course, Little Nightmares 3 has been announced for October 10th. A Little Nightmares VR game was announced, as well as Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, which means that this game is going which means that this game I'm playing right now is going to get a better looking, is going to become even better looking than it is now, which is amazing. But yeah, that's amazing. Yes, I supported this original product, so I will be getting, so me and everyone else who supported Little Nightmares 1 will be getting, Die. Well, no, we won't be getting Die. But yeah, me and everyone else who supported Little Nightmares 1, we will be getting, all of us who've supported the game, which could include you, I don't know. Oh, he's in creative mode. I'm sorry, that's not nice. I hope you went to heaven, my guy. I mean, knowing that that's an adult, he probably went to hell, but whatever. Because, I mean, have you seen what the adults in this game do to children? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be, me and everyone else who supported this game, we're gonna be getting this game. We're gonna be getting the enhanced edition of this game, for free on October 10th. Which I just realized is when Little Nightmares 3 comes out. So now, if I'm not allowed to get Little Nightmares 3, I can compensate for that by playing the enhanced edition of this game. I want to hug all the little guys. I love them. You know, the question that, the Fudge from Digital Circus Episode 2 asked is kind of valid. Not really, but it's a joke. Calm down, Karen. He said, the Fudge said, is it real? He's like, I committed, not cannibalism, but like, I committed murder because I ate the townsfolk. Agatha's like, oh god, that just sounds like murder. And then the Fudge is like, is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that. And Jax is like, you got a great point there. I agree. No, I don't. Okay, I'm scared because it's the first place I have the chance of dying at. Never mind, I'm goated. I don't die. Yay! I'm still working on trying to 100% the game. It's really... Never mind, I actually stopped trying to 100% the game like a year after I got it. I was like, it's too hard. Dadgummit, it's too hard. That's what she said. She said, I'm dropping a lot of that's what she said recently. Jump! I made it. I just realized that this stream is gonna be probably really short because I'm probably gonna beat it. Whoa, pause. Anyways, but yeah, last night. Hi, janitor. What's good? Yeah. Hi. Hello. Little Nightmares, but if I die, I'm gonna restart the whole game. But anyways, I asked yesterday, and my Alexa said that the game takes an app that, to speedrun the game without glitches, which I'm not gonna speedrun it, but I am gonna go pretty fast. Alexa said apparently it takes like an hour every single time. I mean, like, the world record time is an hour, so... Okay, just hop. Hop. Hit the hop. Hit the hop, my guy. Good job, you hit the hop. Wait, if I hop enough, am I... Oh wow, I do lose stamina. I know that. Hi! Little nightmares, but, if I die, I am resetting the game. Well, that's my first reset right there. Good job, me. Man, I am so good at this game. Yeah, I'm really excited for October 10th. Let's see. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay, we are starting again. I blacked out what happened. I got to see my dad while I was there. I got to see Hagrid. But yeah, if you don't know, but yeah, if you don't know, which you probably don't because I've never told you guys this, but, I have this thing where I say that every old guy is my dad from, like, fiction, you know? So, like, Hagrid is my dad, Homer is my dad, I guess. So why not? I was looking forward to playing Pressure today, but like this game is fine too. This game is amazing, so I don't mind playing this game instead. Come here. Break. Got him. God, recently I've noticed that I've been getting into a lot of VTubers. I don't know why, but for some reason I've just been getting into VTubers recently for some reason. I don't know why. It's just happened. To answer your question, Mr. Liam, no, I am not a pro. I am a literal noob. Help me. I'm not a pro at this game. I will never be a pro at this game. I struggled on the DLC, on the part of the DLC where you have to like shine the light on the little statue guys. I suck at that. So what? Yes, I play Roblox. I said 3 minutes ago. I want to play Pressure, but it's not up. It's in maintenance right now, so... And then there's also Roblox Doors. The frickin' Doors update is probably isn't gonna come out for like another month or something. Not complaining, that's just probably what's gonna happen. I'm bee hopping. I'm bee hopping right now. I'm bee hopping it. Oh, I'm bee hopping it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I've heard of Dandy's World before, but like I don't know why. It just I don't really want to play it. Like, is it one of those games? Hold on, is Dandy's World like one of those games where it's like, oh, this game appeals to children, but then it's actually not a game for children, and it's like super dark? Is Dandy's World like that? Like one of those games? Okay, slug time. Slug time. I don't think I realized. I'm sorry, but I don't know what DBD is. I'm an idiot. So... Wait, isn't Forsaken like Dead by Daylight? So you're telling me I have 2 Dead by Daylight clones on Roblox? I mean, they're not clones. They're really good. Like, they're both, for what I've seen, they're both really solid games, but here we go. 3rd attempt. Let's hope I get better at the slug thing at some point. Man, this is some clean bee hopping. Boink, boink, boink. Man, as soon as I heard that song, it got stuck in my head for like 2 days. Stop running out of breath. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I'm probably gonna milk this and like do it. Well, actually not. I'm not gonna milk it. But I probably am gonna do this twice on my YouTube, and which I'm doing right now, and on my Twitch. Because it's just something to do. Bonerific. Oh yeah, recently I saw a video on YouTube that it was like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Final Smashes, but they end when I die or get a boner. And that was like really funny. For some reason, I don't know why. Actually, it was funny because actually I know exactly why it was funny to me. It was funny because it was like, why, why would you create a video like that? Yeah, okay, sorry, I was checking something. Man, I always feel horrible whenever like people try to talk to me through YouTube chat, and then if you don't know, I don't read chat because my parents don't really want me to. I don't know why, they just don't really want me to, so it's like I have to read chat off of my phone, and it's like sometimes I just forget to look at chat on my phone. So it's like every single time someone tries to talk to me and I don't talk to them, it feels like I'm ignoring them, and it just makes me feel not great. Alright, slug part. As long as I can get past this part, I'm gonna be fine. Yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This is not how the game was meant to be played. You should die. Okay, I got past the slug part, and to be honest, the slug part's probably where I'm gonna die the most, so... And no, there are no checkpoints. I'm doing this the hardcore way. There are no checkpoints. Like, seriously, there are literally no checkpoints. Like, if I get to chapter 2 and die, then there are no checkpoints. I will go back to the very beginning of the game, because that's the name of the game, is die and go back to the beginning. It's the one life challenge. Now that I realize that I could probably do this with like multiple things, with like multiple games. I could probably do this with like Deltarune, One Life, something, One Life. Funny, not very funny, but story about why I'm not really allowed to play Little Nightmares 2 anymore. I told you guys I'm not allowed to play it anymore, but I never really told you guys why, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not allowed to play Little Nightmares 2 anymore, at least for right now, because, you know, I just kinda, you know, like, my dad was right near my door when I was playing Little Nightmares 2 again, and I said, no, Six, I don't want to be associated with you anymore. I don't want to be associated with a murderer. And my dad heard that, and he's like, what? And he comes in to the room I'm streaming in, which is this one, and he's like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, nothing really. Well, actually, no, I don't say that. I explained to him, well, Six just killed a puppet, so Six just literally killed a puppet, so. And he's like, oh no, how did Mom let you buy this game? And I'm like, yes. And he's like, alright, fine, bye, dude. But anyways, he didn't say that. But yeah, and then he's like, okay, let me check this game's age rating. So he does that, and then he's like, then later in the day, he's like, Isaac, no more playing this game, because, like, it's rated T for teen. He's just like, there are a bunch of nooses in it, and I'm not comfortable with you playing a game like that. So, like, okay. Although that does beg the question. Why? That does kind of beg the question. Why play Dandy's World when I could play Forsaken? Actually, hold up. Which? I'm pausing it because I don't want to die. Question. Which game has more players right now? Hold on. Let me check. Dandy's World. It has 3 billion visits. Forsaken. It has 1 billion. Well, dang. I couldn't respect that, actually. Because Dandy's World actually has, like, 2 billion more visits than Forsaken does. So. Wait, where's my candle? Oh yeah, this is the DLC character right there. Excuse me. Oh, there is a candle. Listen, I'm an idiot. I just realized I could have named this stream anything else. Could have named this stream frickin' Little Nightmares Hardcore Mode. Okay, I was trying to do a little glitch where you just trip over the cutscene trigger and so it like animation cancels. Help the Starving Child's Association, please. The Starving Child's Association being me, I can still trip. Six is either an animal or is very, Six is either a frickin' animal or is, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I remember. Maybe. Six is either a frickin' animal or she was just really hungry. Pretty sure she's just really hungry though. Either that or she's just eating crazy like that so that she can like, I don't know. Keep her food safe from anyone trying to eat it, trying to steal it or something. Although, Saba, her stream schedule, like, has a little dilemma for me now. Because, you know, because, like, you know, I'm jorking it. I'm jorking it right now. Jork it. Run! Okay, I would have never forgiven myself if I just died there. But anyways, yeah. Is that, Saba and Chibidoki, like, start streaming at, like, the same time. So, like, I'm not sure what to do. Frick. I messed it up. That's amazing. How'd I do that? Got him. I really just wanna be able, although like, I just wanna be able to be chat because I feel like, you know, I told you guys about, I feel like really bad about not being able to respond to you guys and how it just makes me feel like a piece of poop not being able to do that. You know? Where? Where? I must see them, please. Okay, no. No. I'm gonna kill myself. That's wonderful. I restart the game now. I have to beat the game normally. I'm an idiot. I restart. I press new game. So now I have to go through the entire main game again. Okay. So we're just gonna keep going from here. And we're just gonna try and find. Actually, hold on. I never said using brightness to my advantage was against the rules. So, if I... Yeah, now I can see everything a bit better. So, like, now this is easier. But yeah, the thing is, it doesn't really matter now because... Eventually, I might just give up. Like, I'm not saying I'm going to now, it's just I might eventually. Actually, in all the dark areas with slugs, I'm just gonna use the light to my advantage. Because, I didn't say that I'm doing this completely dark. I'm doing this not like that. Can... Yeah. Okay, but right now, I don't need to use, any, like, I don't know. Hold up. I've gotten the weird sense that pressure's back up. Huh? What? Yes, I agree. It's out! The weight is out. Forget this. We'll do this another time. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the entire thing on my Twitch tomorrow, so